Okay, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this first sort of Eleganza 2021 event. We're really excited to see so many of you here um, and to be able to share a little bit of a preview of the show with you all, and also to highlight one of our designers and also one of our biggest sponsors for this year. So yeah, so welcome. We're going to run through a little bit about our sponsor and designer that Leo and Kerry will be sharing a bit more about that with you, and then at the very end we'll be dropping a promo video that PJ, one of our video editors, has put together. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of that, and yeah, with that I'll turn it over to Leo.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We're so excited to see you all here. If you haven't yet, RSVP for Eleganza. The RSVP link is at eleganzashow.org. This event is being live streamed today and being recorded. So if you're not comfortable, please feel free to turn off your camera. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Kerry Yu. She's the founder of the China USA Fashion Week. And yeah, we're so excited and so grateful for her to be joining us and for all the support that she has offered us for this year's show.
Oh, Kerry, you're muted.
I'm very, very excited to be here to spend the afternoon for me. Right now I think it's 5 o'clock, and we have 3 time zones. We have 5 o'clock here, and for you guys 8 p.m. right? And for China right now is 8 a.m. So my name is Kerry Yu. I'm a founder of China US Fashion Week, and also the CEO of Oceana Blue Production Company. So our company based in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, and then we are a fashion production company. So we do a lot of fashion shows, fashion events, including Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, China Fashion Week, International Model Competition, IMTA. So year round, we're pretty busy. So anyways, I used to be a model myself. So I modeled in Canada, China, Spain, Italy, and then US. Now I'm like so happy because I don't need to model anymore. I'm a producer behind the scene. I rather do that, than anything else. So 2017, since 2017, we started to have projects with Harvard University and in Harvard campus too. So I got a chance to visit multiple times in Harvard campus. I'll tell you, every time I'm there, I feel like I'm so young. I feel like the energy and everything, because it has to do with my childhood. I was grow up in China, and I actually see this picture. I think it's 2019. I was just finished Fashion Week in New York, and I was doing a meeting in Harvard campus. I feel so tall. I feel very tall. So my childhood, I actually was raised and grow up in the college campus because my parents both work in the campus or in college. So that in the back days that we usually have the student dorms, the staff dorms, or housing, and the classrooms and campus, the playgrounds and everything. So my fond memory, my good memory of that was I got to play all kind of sports because we get so big a campus with all this equipments and basketball, soccer, ping pong, tennis, you name it. So I got to play all sports. That was the wonderful thing. So right now, even every time I go to Harvard in the campus, I just feel like childhood memory. I just love that sense, right? Even for you guys, students, maybe you don't feel that, but I'll give 10 to 20 years. If you come back to visit Harvard, you probably have the same feeling as I do. But my life goal is, I'm gonna go back to school maybe when I'm turning 60 or 70, because you never you cannot never stop learning, and that's my my thing. I feel like you have to renew yourself every stage of your life. So if I got to go to learn more, so my first choice is Harvard. I'm gonna go there. And because you know what, I feel you guys are so privileged, because I feel being a student is a privilege, and especially in Harvard, right? That's such a great school. I just feel like so envy of you guys, so much so. So anyway, that's about myself. So now I am going to introduce you guys two wonderful people. One is the business leader, and one is a fashion designer. The first one I'm going to introduce you is the business leader, actually women business leader. So let me give you a little bit of introduction of her. Her name is Yu Qiushi. She is a CEO of Qingdao Electronic Appliances company. Their Qingdao brand is one of the top brand in China of this kind. The company has 40 years of history. Their product has been distributed over 50 countries. Yu Qiushi has a college degree in fashion design. After graduating from college, she joined her father to manage their family business. She uses her fashion design skills to design their own products. She is one of the list. She is on the list of 100 top women entrepreneurs in China. She is the guest speaker of Asian APAC Women Summit. She is also a fashionista. She loves so many world brands and create her own style. I can say she is a trendsetter in China. She's often being invited to China Fashion Week to walk the runway as a celebrity model. So her name is Yu Qiushi. Here we're gonna show the clip.
Okay, let's see if the audio works.
Phoebe, could you optimize for video share?
There's music, right?
Yes, I mean I might need to
share audio. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Qiushi cannot make it to Harvard, but she tells us that she hopefully next year she'll get a chance to see everyone in person, and she loves to be in the campus.
今天很高兴呢，能在这里做一个分享，关于时尚和人生的话题，就我的一些简单的见知做一个分享。我是余秋实，来自于中国青岛，那是一座非常美丽的城市。而我的职业呢是一名企业家。其实时尚与人生都是没有固定公式的，它甚至不需要你去很刻意的学习，也不需要让别人的眼界去框定你。最终我们所做的就是听从自己内心的声音，进行一个大胆的自我认知，找到属于自己的风格。就像迪奥现在的设计师，他设计了一大批非常美，但是又很宣扬这种女权主义的风格，我就非常的喜欢。关于穿衣呢，其实也是我们生命里可以去自我选择的一个命题，我们要抓住它，珍惜自己的选择权。就像图片上 这位勇敢的敢于穿着的先行者，他自己最终听从了自己的内心的声音，穿出了自己喜欢的风格，而且呢也得到了大家的认可，这就是一件非常有趣的事情。由于我职业的界定呢，我是一名企业家，很多的时候是风格是偏向于商务的，我会注意自己的这种穿着的公众说服力，还有谈判的公信力。其实从形象着手是一个非常重要的部分，特别是在这个视觉越来越占有主宰的一个时代。有一句话叫穿着成功不一定会保证你成功，但不成功的穿着却保证你失败。由于自己对这种时尚的一些热爱，我还是会穿出自己的风格，而且也会创造很多的机会去张扬自己的个性，然后去展示一下自己的这种穿搭能力。其实更多的是可以从中找到一些乐趣。对，在不同的场合精准的把握，或者是说设计自己的这种着装，展示的是自己的一个风格，它也是一个人身份、气质还有内在见识的一封没有文字的介绍信。其实每一个对自身有着时尚期待的人，都是不甘于平凡的人。时尚感呢，也是一种在于自身气场中的安全感。时尚这件事情呢，没有那么严肃，也不会那么重要，但是它却是一个自我表达的一种途径。也就是说，我们如何定义自己的一个表征，它当然不是年轻女孩子的特权。相反，我在巴黎的街边呢，看到很多穿着非常时尚、优雅又有态度的人，都是上了年纪的老太太。那一刻呢，我能感受到他们生命的美好。英国的设计师 Vivienne 已经年过80岁了，她依然活跃在时尚领域和社交媒体上。她说：“我没有试着做任何与众不同的事情，我试着以一种完全不同的方式做同样的事情，那就是 For never younger, for never fashion。” 品牌的年轻化应该说表现出一种内核。也就是说，不仅要入得了年轻人的圈子，而且更应该为年轻人去造圈，最后实现出圈。就像 Daniel Lee 接手 Bottega Veneta 推出的那些手袋，攥紧了年轻人京剧战斗的咽喉。年轻总会老去，品牌唯有不断的创新，牢牢的抓住受众者的胃口，才能够永葆的青春。就像我自己的品牌青岛，已经有着40年的历史了，在发展中呢，不断的去打破自己的壁垒，不断的创新，就像冲浪者一样，挑战每一个浪潮，勇敢的活下来，并且能够在行业呢，在头部存活。看一下我们的产品，它们优雅又舒适，符合消费者的一个需求和审美。现在呢，我也会把它带到全球，希望被人认可。其实所有面临消费者的设计，它都是一门艺术，也是一种时尚。它的生命周期不可避免的与市场环境、经济环境，还有这种消费环境在一起。无论是面对时尚，还是人生，还是 business， 还是生意，就是不要忘记那个秘诀，就是终身成长。OK， 时间总是那么的短暂。要愉快的跟大家说再见了，因为希望有更多的机会可以让我们再次见面，也祝福大家有一个美好的人生。好了，再见。
Very nice. I think she, made some very good point here about fashion and also business. So now next one, we're going to be introducing Jay King, the designer Jay King. Her Chinese name is Wang Jingjie. Fashion designer Jay King is the chief designer and founder of Angel Design brand and company. She has been giving numerous awards in fashion design domestically and globally, includes the most innovative fashion idea award in Silicon Valley Fashion Week 2019, Best Designer Award in IMTA 2019. She was the first Chinese designer to be featured at Pendleton Roundup the cowboy town, Pendleton, Oregon, and named Cowboy Designer of the Year by the mayor of the city, Pendleton, in 2018. In 2019, Jay King also featured her Angel collection in New York Fashion Week and being interviewed by media and many magazines. So now Jay King is joined us with a phone view. I guess my cell phone from China. So now she is here, and she's gonna give us a little talk. Let's see if we can see her. Jay King, can you talk now? 你说话吧。
Yes.
OK。
大家好，很开心来到世界第一学府哈佛来分享我的一些对于时尚的心得。我设计专业毕业之后走向社会，创办了自己的公司和自己的品牌。然后呢，今天来给大家分享一下我的品牌和自己的故事。
I'm going to translate a little bit. Phoebe, can you put the photo, just 1 or 2 photos in there? Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to join the virtual world #1 school, Harvard University, to share some of my fashion experience. I graduated from college with a major in fashion design and established my company and my brand. I would like to share the story of myself and my brand, Angel Design.
Angel Designer 的时尚概念是4岁以上的小朋友可以自己独立完成的服装制作礼盒。有人问我，让4岁的孩子设计制作衣服，你是不是疯了？这是不可能的。我回答，没有什么不可能，孩子天生就是设计师。品牌的诞生源于5年前，我有了自己的女儿。像每个母亲一样，初为人母的我呢，既兴奋又幸福。怀孕的时候呢，就想给还未谋面的宝宝准备一件礼物。我在网上给自己的宝宝买了一些衣服的材料包，兴致勃勃的呢，想要完成自己的作品。然后呢，但是当我发现，对于我一个有过相关设计专业知识的基础的人来讲，这些材料包制作起来都难度非常的大。最终呢，我放弃了制作，并且开始怀疑自己的动手能力，就好比买家秀和卖家秀一样，给到的不是幸福感、成就感，而是挫败感。然后呢，我就开始想一个问题，对于我来讲都这么复杂，那如果对于没有服装知识的妈妈们来说，应该会难上加难，而手残党的妈妈们呢，更是会望而生畏，或者是直接拒绝。于是我开始研发出一款连小朋友都可以亲手制作的服装产品。更重要的是，孩子得到的这份礼物是一件能穿在身上的作品。制作过程呢，不仅培养孩子的多维思维能力，还可以促进孩子和父母之间的亲密关系，激发孩子的想象力和创造力，启迪他们对爱和美的追求。毕竟少年强则国强嘛。
Angel Design concept is to have kids who are 4 years old and over to design and make their own dresses or make for other people to use the tools and materials provided by us. Some people may ask, you want 4 years old to design clothes? Are you crazy? It is impossible. My answer was, nothing is impossible. Kids can be great designers. The most important thing is to provide them with right tools. How was this concept developed? Well, I have to trace back to when I became a new mother 5 years ago. Like any new mother, I was so excited to have my new baby girl. When I was pregnant, I planned to prepare a lot of gifts for my baby, include some of the DIY gift kit of matching clothes for mothers and daughters. I was so excited to buy some of those things online, but unfortunately, those kits that I bought was very hard to even follow the instruction, and it's very hard for me who had many for special training in design and making clothes, let alone those who had no training at all. when you cannot make things work, you may start questioning your own ability. Then you don't feel the sense of accomplishment. Rather, you feel defeated. So I started to develop an innovative product, Angel Design DIY kit. The dress design product, even a child of 4 years old can do. It is such a fun activity for mothers and daughters, or even as a gift to give others. Children can be inspired to be creative, to use their imaginations, create a hands-on experience, and develop bonding relationship between children and their parents. My goal in life is to see the world full of love.
带着这些美好的祝愿，我一路上遇到了很多的贵人，他们帮助我一步一步克服困难。困难每个人都会遇上，但要看如何克服它。还是那句话，没有什么不可能。
I followed my passion as designer and businesswoman to pursue my dream. Along the way, I met many great people who always support my dream. Of course, there are a lot of obstacles in business and in life, but I always believe the saying, nothing is impossible.
今天非常荣幸来分享我的故事，学霸们，我期待看到你们在各个领域发光发亮，改变世界。
I'm so glad that I came to share my story and my thought today. And to all of you who are the top successful students, I wish you all the best. Whatever you do in life, I know you will change this world to be a better place. Thank you very much.
希望我今天的分享能够给大家一点点启发。期待未来我们哈佛见，谢谢大家。
I hope to inspire you a little, or at least make you think. I look forward to seeing you in person at Harvard in the near future. Thank you for your time.
最后再次感谢哈佛颁发的证书。
Okay, now we're going to show the certificate. She was very happy to receive from the organizer here. Very quick, thank you, Jay King. So very quick, I want to show you guys a design kit so that you guys have the idea what it is, okay? Just 1 second. I don't know if you can see it. That's a big, this is, I'm standing it up. So this is a big, like a gift set, right? I mean, huge, it's pretty heavy. So I'm opening up, this is Angel Design, their logo. So it's like a little children with their little drawing character. And then inside, when you see the photo that Vivi showed you guys in the New York Fashion Week photo, and that is the dresses that all the girls, little girl can make. So those are the materials that provided by this company or this brand, Angel Design. So even the scissors, they have like special cute little scissors. And then this is this is instruction and show you how to do this, and everything's there. You can create anything and put your own like style in there, and maybe buy something like accessorize. So without this, you make beautiful dress for your mom, for your daughter, mother-daughter matching dress. That's a crazy good idea, I think. All right, so that's all I have. And I will turn back to Vivi.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was really great, great to hear about. And I'm loving everyone's comments in the chat. It was great to actually be able to see one of the kits. I know Lou and I hadn't had a chance to see that yet, so really great. So now is the moment that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. We're actually going to be showing the first promo of Eleganza 2021, and this is all footage from a shoot that features Jay King's designs. And so Leo, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, and before we jump into that, we wanted to present some awards. So I'm going to share my screen for that. So really, this show would not have been possible without the support of both Carrie, Jay King, and you. So we're offering these certificates of recognition for their astounding support for elevating both diversity at Harvard through the Eleganza show, but also across the world. As Jay King was sharing, her mission of empowering youth and creating this kits to involve parents and create this familial bond with fashion is something that is really empowering and something that we all agree with within Ganza, making fashion accessible. And with you, all of her commitments to breeding like collaborative, creativity, etc. So we're just so happy to be able to partner with Carrie and with everyone this year. And really, this show would not be possible. I'll state that 1,000 times over. And now, without further ado, I will be showcasing a sneak preview of this year's show. And if you haven't RSVP'd yet, it's at eleganzashow.org. So here we go.
Nice.
Well, and we hope that that was a good sneak peek for what's coming next Friday. Thank you so much, Carrie, and thank you so much, PJ, for making this video for us, and Menyo, who has shot all the footage. That was both PJ and Menyo shot all the footage that was displayed in that video. We're so excited for you all to see what more is to come. That was just a sneak peek of one of the many numbers of this year's show. And we'll be premiering it live next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Carrie, if there's anything else you'd like to say before we close out for the day.
Sure. I'd like to say first, thank you guys, the organizer, for putting on such a beautiful event. You guys are working so hard. I think, Leo, your apartment probably would be a junk place for all this clothes, right? So I really, really appreciate all that. And thank you for having us. And also I want to mention that we will have a program pretty soon that in China, if anybody wants to do a field trip or internship later, next year or so when China open, feel free to contact the organizer. And if we have any space or spot for you guys, we'd love to have you guys intern in China in different companies and organizations.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming, and we look forward to seeing y'all next week.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.